1,000-year-old pre-Incan tomb unearthed in Peru. Utility workers discover ancient remains in tomb. In a fascinating turn of events, utility workers in Peru's bustling capital, Lima, stumbled upon not one, but two ancient tombs while working on expanding the city's underground gas networks. This discovery, made on a seemingly ordinary Thursday, has sent ripples of excitement and intrigue through the archaeological community and the public alike. One of the tombs was found to be empty, but the other contained the remains of an individual who had been laid to rest over 1,000 years ago. Accompanying these ancient remains were 4 clay vessels and 3 pumpkin shell artifacts, all of which are believed to be connected to the pre-Incan Chancay culture, according to archaeologist José Aliaga. The individual was discovered in a sitting position with their legs tucked against their chest, wrapped in a torn bundle. This isn't the first time such a discovery has been made during routine utility work in Lima. In fact, over the past 2 decades, more than 2,200 archaeological finds have been unearthed during similar projects. Lima, a city of 10 million people, is home to over 400 archaeological sites from the Inca era or earlier, making it a veritable treasure trove of historical artifacts. The discovery has sparked a wave of curiosity and excitement among the public, with passers-by stopping to observe the burial site and even taking photos. For many, like Flor Prieto, who was walking with her 7-year-old daughter, the realization that people had lived in these areas long before the Incas has been a thrilling revelation. But here's where it gets controversial. While the discovery of these tombs is undoubtedly a significant historical find, it also raises questions about the balance between modern development and the preservation of cultural heritage. As Lima continues to grow and expand, how can we ensure that these ancient sites are protected and respected? And this is the part most people miss. Every time we unearth a piece of our past, we are not just adding to our historical knowledge, but also potentially disrupting the resting place of ancient civilizations. It's a delicate balance that requires careful consideration and respect for our shared history. So, what are your thoughts on this? Should modern development take precedence over the preservation of archaeological sites? Or should we prioritize the protection of our cultural heritage, even if it means slowing down progress? Let's start a conversation and hear your views. Ancient pre-Hispanic grave unearthed under residential Lima Street. It's not every day that construction workers accidentally stumble upon a window into the ancient past, literally, while digging in a modern neighborhood. But that's exactly what happened in Lima, Peru, where a routine gas pipeline project turned into an extraordinary archaeological discovery. On a quiet residential street in northern Lima, workers from the gas distribution company Cálidda were excavating underground when they uncovered something far more significant than pipes: the remains of a human body, carefully wrapped in burial cloth and accompanied by ancient pottery. According to archaeologist José Aliaga, who works with Cálidda, this find is likely part of a larger burial complex dating back around 1,000 years. And here's where it gets controversial. This isn't the first such discovery in the area. Just a month earlier, another ancient tomb was found nearby, suggesting that the entire neighborhood might be built atop a pre-Hispanic cemetery. The recently uncovered remains are believed to belong to the Chancay culture, a coastal civilization known for its remarkable textiles and pottery, which thrived between 800 and 1,200 years ago. These people lived off fishing and were skilled artisans, leaving behind artifacts that still captivate archaeologists today. The latest find was located just 2 meters from a house's front gate, bringing ancient history literally to the doorstep of modern-day Lima residents. But this is the part most people miss. Discoveries like this aren't rare in Lima. In fact, they're almost expected. Peru's bustling capital is home to over 400 known archaeological sites, many of which lie hidden beneath residential neighborhoods, parks, and even shopping centers. Cálidda alone has documented more than 2,200 archaeological finds over the past 20 years, most linked to the Chancay culture. And it makes sense. Lima sits on land that has been inhabited
for thousands of years.
When companies dig here, they almost always work hand in hand with archaeologists to ensure that history isn't lost in the name of progress. Last month's discovery of a mummified woman, estimated to be over 900 years old, is just one example of how routine infrastructure work can unearth priceless cultural treasures. Peru, of course, is no stranger to global archaeological fame. From the iconic Inca citadel of Machu Picchu in the Andes to the mysterious Nazca lines etched into the desert, the country is a living museum. But sometimes, the most surprising discoveries are the ones hiding quietly under our feet. So here's something to think about. Should urban development be slowed or even halted in areas with high archaeological potential? Or is it enough to simply document and preserve what's found during construction? Share your thoughts. We'd love to hear whether you think cities like Lima are doing enough to protect their ancient heritage, or if more could be done.